Peace be upon you, anatomists. So, what are anatomical directions? Sorry for this. Well, they're normal anatomical terms, just like any in this terminology chapter. We have general terms used generally on the whole body, and special terms used with specific parts in the body. Starting with the general terms, we have the three axes. You might have in mathematics taken the x-axis running to the right and to the left, and the y-axis running to superior, meaning up, and to inferior, meaning down. Well, we have a third axis, surprise, in 3D images only, called z-axis, running to anterior, meaning front, and to posterior, meaning back. Now, cranial, sorry for this, cranial from cranium, meaning the skull, is the same as superior. And caudal, meaning tail, is same as inferior. Medial means towards the body midline, another name for the median line. Lateral means to side or away from the body midline. Going to the next anatomical directional term, we have a cross section showing bone in the center, surrounded by some muscle layers, followed by fascia layer away from the center, fascia meaning a cover layer, and another fascia layer near to the surface, and skin. Now, to differentiate between the two fascia layers, we call the inside deep fascia, meaning away from the surface, while the outer fascia layer is called superficial fascia, meaning near to the surface. Don't forget to write after me. The notes are always in the description. Median means in the midline, medial near the midline, lateral away from the midline, or aside. Now, this figure here shows the umbilicus and the bladder, in between some umbilical arteries. The median umbilical artery is the one parallel to the body midline, while the medial umbilical artery is near the midline, and the lateral on a side. Now, for these three, no need to have figures for them, as they are too easy. Supine and prone. Hint for you, supine is lying on the spinal cord. Prone is lying on the belly. As easy as that. No need to have figures for them. I already told you that lateral means side. Ipsi means same. So ipsilateral means same side. Contra means opposite. So contralateral means opposite side. For example, a stroke involving the right side of the brain may cause contralateral, meaning opposite-sided, paralysis of the left leg. External means outside a cavity like the skull or the pelvis. Internal means inside a cavity. Remember, exit with external and internal with inside. Now that we have finished the general terms, let us go to the special terms, which have four pairs, starting with the first two, upper and lower. Also, proximal and distal. For these two pairs, you need first to know the body main parts. It changed this bullet point. First, we have the trunk, which is the central part from which the head and the limbs extend, right here. Now, the limbs above are called the upper limb, while those below are called lower limb. Hence, upper means above, while lower means below. Going to the next pair, we have proximal, meaning close to the body trunk, close to trunk, while distal means distant from trunk. Giving an example, we have two stars here. We call this one the proximal star, while that one the distal star. These anatomical directional terms are always used in comparison like this. That's why they are all in pairs. The next two pairs can be put into a table like this. The hands front is called palmar, while the hands back is called dorsal. The feet front is called plantar, remember with the T, like feet, while the feet back is also called dorsum. Please write these special terms on your notes. Dorsum and dorsum are the back surfaces, while palm is the front surface of the hand, and plantar is the sole or the front surface of the feet. We can't say front, but we better say sole because it's not on the front, like the hands. Now time to the Arabic summary. الاتجاهات التشريحية منها الأمامي والخلفي والوسطي والجانبي والعلوي والسفلي، بعدهم السطحي والعميق، ثم المتوسط والوسطي والجانبي، وأخيرا ثلاث أزواج أقل أهمية، المنبطح والمستلقي وبنفس الجانب وعكس الجانب أو المقابل، وأخيرا الخارجي والداخلي. بعدين بعض المميزين نفس القريب والبعيد والعلوي والسفلي إلى آخره. Now can you answer these four questions? 1C. 2A, 3B, and 4A. How about the next four? 5A, 6D, 7C, and lastly 8A. How about these last three questions? Can you answer them? Well, of course not. You need first to know what's meant by supination and pronation. I am sorry, but this is the last special term you need to add to your notes. Pronation means palm posterior, while supination means palm anterior. B, B, and B. A way to remember. How about now? 1B, 2B, and 3A. Now, can you see this image? The right hand here is pronated while the left hand is supinated. But when you turn the hands about, the hand which was supinated becomes pronated, and that which was pronated becomes supinated. This is what we call turning hands about, or يقلب كفيه in Arabic, like this. Talking about the man who was unjust to himself. Our video in the quote says, وأحيط بثمره فأصبح يقلب كفيه على ما أنفق فيها وهي خاوية على عروشها ويقول يا ليتني لم أشرك بربي أحدا. And his fruits were encompassed by ruin, so he began to turn his hands about in dismay over what he had spent on it, while it had collapsed upon its trellises, and said, Oh, I wish I had not associated with my Lord anyone.